Torpedo Nebula, and Excelsior 1. Excelsior 1 has 80 AI, so it is going to be countered again by these Dodes, but still not a bad ship, and it does have long range. Should be able to do okay against some of the Klingon ships. Brain cruisers making their debut here. And just a lot of back and forth. A little back and forth. Up at the top, we still see some raiding going on by Old Time Pro. He's really trying to keep Orange from having... Either Orange has to commit to sending all of his ships out here in the middle and help to defend, sacrifice a little bit of his mining, or he has to keep some ships in the back and does weaken the combined fleet here. So not a bad deal. A couple of Dode turrets right in the middle. Should be able to definitely hold that for quite a while. Large yard here at Kadoosh. That's always nice to see. That and a couple of Warchaw. Dode turret there. So bottom team really investing a lot in these Dodes. Not bad. But we'll see if they can take on this gigantic Federation and Dominion fleet. We got some cloak blink can't speak today. Breen cruisers, some bombers. Top team does know what's going on. They have a little fleet of some birds of prey, cavorts that are gonna know exactly what's going on. These Dodes are gonna count on the fact that they're long range. Should be able. They might even get a kill here. Oh, just barely ekes away. Just barely. No engines, no weapons. That sucker is going to be there for a while. Look, fleet here. It looks like a little miscommunication. The white, 23 down, looks like he's tried to move in, but his allies had not committed for that yet. Dur is moving across. Looks like he may try to take on some of this fairly undefended mining. Maybe not. Looks like they changed their mind. So a little indecision here at the top. That does give the bottom team a little more time to build up. They've got some really nice Klingon ships coming out there. Looks like he's going all Vorcha right now. Staying cloaked, and I bet these guys are just going to pop in and try to keep him from retreating. This Dode that's being hit is regen intercept. And that, folks, is a lot of Dodes. There's a lot of Dodes. Oh, look at that. Now what's happened is it looks like the Dominion is not really engaged. They are only partially engaged. We almost have 3 separate battles. We got the 23 down taking on the board. And looks like now they're all coordinating again. Moving up the middle there. Cortez looks like he's a little bit out of position. He's looks like he's chasing up. I'm not sure. Running. But he's running away from his allies in their big supporting fleet. So, oh, Breen cruisers just gonna annihilate those ships. They do a great job against medium range, and anything of medium or large gets hit by a lot of torpedoes. So those Klingon ships are toast. Great job against this sphere if they're able to turn around and engage, but I think they're going to try to get out of here. Looking at what's going on the rest of the map here, looks like this poor resource similar might be getting blocked a little bit by these 2 Dodes. Maybe he'll make it in there. We do see a secret mixed tech facility at the top here by Dur, so do have a little battle going on here in the middle. But there's some macro game going on here. If we can get some of those large mixed tech dreadnoughts, that will definitely add to the top team good coordinated effort by the bottom team. They're all together with their main fleet, able to push up pretty good. Fairly countering what the majority of the Federation ships are. So if they can just sit back here and let all these ships kind of run in at one at a time, they're going to do great at killing some stuff. What we got going on here in the bottom, just check it out, make sure there isn't anything exciting going on that we're missing. I do still see Cavorts and Kadoosh here. Is he researching some of the Kadoosh specials? I'm not sure. Do not see any out anymore to check. Dur really moving to expand towards the middle. Has a lot of tritanium. Really a lot of tritanium. And has switched to S2s. S2s and brain cruisers. Definitely good anti-Borg. Interesting, these dodes really do almost nothing to this yard. This yard could probably last a good 5 minutes under this pressure and not get hurt at all. Maybe even longer. No damage. Drew's kind of scouting this fleet out here, making sure he knows exactly where it is, where it's going. It's gonna a little bit of Klingon raiding going on here at the top. So good, again, good combined force. Great coordination. Not to be left out, we do see that 23 down is moving in. Looks like he sent a warp in to do some harassment and had a little rude awakening when he saw these nasty Dode turrets right there and a sphere. So is going to pay for it in supply. And does so right there, down to 159. We've got an Armada yard going on the top. Taking a look back here. Dragonfire came in to support. Did do a little push off here. Still a lot of Cavorts. A lot of Cavorts doing a good job of taking out some of these weaker Dominion ships here. So Sphere sporting some Dodes. Dragonfire's fleet all the way on the other side of the map, working to try to support Dur. And I'm curious, I do see double S2s, so see that going up. Ally repair is going up in the middle. Almost worth canceling at this point. I'm not sure that well, that did go up there. I'm not sure they're going to be able to keep that. Looks like the top team is going to go down, maybe to defend. Looks like they're slightly... well, now they're committed. While this battle's going on, we do have a couple spheres chasing some Akiras. They were built by the top team. Akiras and E1 or E2s, sorry, coming out over there. We do see continued Intrepids, some Monsoons. Intrepids and Monsoons. Big battle now. We got a combined fleet of pretty much the entire top team fleet versus some Shude pretty much by himself. It does have some Cavort and Kadoosh and Vorcha's coming in behind. Cavort's moving up to raid, probably that expansion, Federation expansion. Not sure why those Tricolbolts were launched like that. I think he thought he might be able to take out that Dode. Does push it back, but a little premature. And I'd have to say, I think the Federation should move into some more Monsoons. I think the Monsoons might do a better job of tanking that Dode fire. And you really don't need a lot, just enough that whenever the Dodes try to move, they'll auto-target those the Monsoons. Little pincer move here. Klingons attacking the top, taking out some of these weaker warpins. S2s are having to defend up there. And the bottom team really just doing a great job coordinating and working together. Top team not able to keep their entire fleet in one spot and target the same ships, so really letting some of these Dominion or Borg ships with a stronger hull get away pretty easy. The S2, while they do great against the Borg, are not going to be able to put in put a lot of pressure on these Vorcha. Let's see, I think I hear some more fire. We got two spheres completely by themselves, just going to do a great job of gutting the Federation here. Klingons moving up. Looks like they may want to take on a few stragglers there. And really what the top team needs is a victory of some kind. I think if they marshaled their forces together, they might be able to push through and take out some of these Dodes. Oh, and a little repair line going here. Did save that Intrepid though. But yeah, definitely need some Monsoons in here. Monsoons, or if they could get there, Defiance would be maybe not the right thing there. Maybe I think for the Fed you really need to go Monsoon. These Vorcha going in there unsupported, but the Borg fleet is hanging back just a little bit. And just really a good job pulling out these ships. I don't think that 23 down really meant for these guys to go out there and get that far out of position. Holy cow. You see a Vinculum Dode boosting up the energy of his fellow Dodes there, and now they got Transmission Matrix going. Looks like he's got Transmission Matrix down here. He's getting nanites, so expect to see a diamond pretty soon. Yikes, big devastating attack there. Yeah, top team now saying, we are not going to be able to hold that middle. Pull back to the Dominion's expansion. I don't see a big white fleet anymore. Still doing some Intrepids and Canaverals in there. Interesting. Yeah. Those spheres really pushing through here. I think they're going to be able to clean up most of this base with no problem. Down here at the bottom, lots of supplies going up there. Transmission matrix being built. Recycling center going up as well. Two constructors down here. Interesting. Very kind of ballsy move, if I may say so. Definitely looks like the bottom team feels victory is assured. Lots of supply mining going there. Another sphere. Nice job on Durr getting some getting a little bit of scouting going on here. Taking his S2, trying to do a little bit of raiding. Not a lot he really can do except hold out here. Borg fleet moving up. Probably going to take on this expansion. Not really a lot to defend with. I'm not sure